I'm super excited to finally announce that I've created the ultimate guide to profitable sports betting. Welcome to Juice Bets. My name is Trevor. I've been plus EV sports betting for over a year now, and I really wanted to create some form of a resource for new sports bettors to utilize so they don't have to go through the mistakes. They can avoid the risks. They understand the do's and don'ts of plus EV sports betting before they get started, because there's so many things you have to understand and look out for when you're doing this side hustle. I wanted to compile all the information I've learned over the past year into one compact guide, and that's exactly what I've done here. It's completely free. It's linked down below. You can check it out. But in this video, I'm going to go through the guide. We'll talk about the chapters, talk about the different sections, and we can really dig deep into the actual guide itself. But like I said, it is completely free, so you can check out the guide. It's linked down below. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Alrighty, here we are in the guide. This is based on Notion. Feel free to poke around, but basically we have this little welcome page here where we show off the success of the Juiced Bets team in the VIP Discord, seeing tons and tons of profits utilizing these strategies. So let's get into the actual guide here. So we've got 4 chapters in our guide. Number 1 is new to sports betting. So if you're completely new to sports betting, just as an activity, this is something that you need to check out, right? And so in this first chapter, we've got betting odds, different betting markets, what a parlay is, sports books, how they differ from one another, and how you can shop around and find line value. So this is a must read if you are new to this industry. However, if you've been sports betting for a period of time and you understand how it works, you can skip that first chapter. Now let's talk about chapter 2. Chapter 2 is all about betting on sports using math and data. That's exactly what plus EV, sharp, profitable sports betting is. And so in this chapter, there's quite a bit of information. This is a big bridge of the gap between a casual sports bettor and a sharp sports bettor. So take your time through this section, but basically we talk about what are no vig odds, right? Which is a big thing to understand. How sports books attach tax to the odds that they offer, and how we can utilize a formula to remove that tax and understand what the true probability of a given bet is to happen, right? And so that's the first section here, and something that is very crucial. Next, we talk about positive expected value betting, what the importance of it is, how you utilize it, and a great example of plus EV sports betting to really hammer home on that concept. Next, we talk about arbitrage betting, risk-free ways to bet by basically arbitraging between 2 different sports books and how they're pricing this bet differently. So we have videos in all these sections as well, which are on this YouTube channel already, but we also get into some examples, some written guides here, which I know some people prefer. So a lot of information in this section as well. Then we talk about DFS, right? That's what we made a ton of money on the last 6 months. And DFSs might be slowing down a little bit here, but there's still edges to be exploited. And so we're talking about exactly how these DFS books work and where to attack them, how to find plus EV opportunities on these DFS books. Next, we talk about bankroll management. This is so important. Make sure you read this one twice, because this section goes over how you can make sure that you increase your longevity as a plus EV sports bettor, how you can reduce being overexposed to a given game, how you can understand what your unit size is, all of that, utilizing the Kelly criteria. All of that stuff is in this section. And then right after, we talk about unit sizes, right? We talk about if you're in our VIP Discord and you see a post, right, and I say this bet is on Caesars at 0.9 U, what does that mean, right? And so this section explains all of that. Next, realistic expectations. Plus EV betting is a long-term strategy, so I need to make this section where we understand what is variance, right? Why can we lose a week straight but still be utilizing a profitable betting strategy? At the end of the day, when in doubt, zoom out. As you can see, all of our sharp sports bettors in Juice Bets VIP utilize the same strategies, and they have the same looking charts here because they're utilizing profitable betting strategies. If we were to dive deeper into the actual day-to-day of these charts, well, I can see about a week here where I went straight down, right? I can see a week here where, where Shiesty's going down and where Murph is going down, and so there's variance to this, and so I wanna make sure that you read this realistic expectation section here. We talk about variance and talk about the expectations that you're gonna have going in here. So that is chapter 2. Let's go to chapter 3. Chapter 3 is all about finally signing up for the sportsbook. So first things first, let's talk about sportsbook bonuses, right? Understand what types of bonuses there are, what to look out for, how to minimize risk, how to maximize returns. That's all in this section here. Next, we have sign-up guides for each sportsbook here, right? So FanDuel, how can we, utilize the best bonus we can get, and how can we attack FanDuel specifically for Plus EV sports betting? So again, these are great guides. We have them for FanDuel, DraftKings, Caesars, Bovada, BetOnline. We're looking to add more as well, but these are great sign-up guides here for those sports books. Next, avoiding limits. I've made a great video on this channel recently as well, but this is a nice guide that goes over how to avoid being limited and banned on sports books to the best of your ability. You have to expect you're going to be limited at some point, but this section goes over what you should be looking for to minimize the likelihood. Next, offshore sportsbook guides. This talks about all of the offshore sportsbooks, the sign-up bonuses, how to utilize crypto to deposit on these platforms. So this is a great resource, again, for someone who might not be familiar with these offshore guides or these offshore sportsbooks and how to utilize crypto to deposit. So we go through tons and tons of information in this section here. And finally, this one was a fun one to create, sportsbooks by location. So if you're located in Colorado, you can come in here, click on Colorado, and you can see all of the sports books that you have access to, right? And so this is a great resource, again, for somebody who's starting out. If you want to know what books you should be signing up for, this is where you check. Go to your state and see what you have access to. And again, we do have sign-up links for these sports books in this section. If you utilize one of our links, feel free to send us a message on Twitter, reply in the comments here on YouTube, or open a support ticket in the VIP Discord, and we'll give you a free week of access per sportsbook that you sign up. So if you're just getting started and you sign up for 5 sportsbooks, we'll give you 5 weeks of free access in the VIP Discord. So make sure you take advantage of that promotion. And yeah, that is it for the sign-up section. Again, this one took me like 5 hours to do, maybe even longer. So a lot of work went into this. Hopefully you guys find this super interesting. Let's move on to the 4th and final chapter, the advanced betting strategies. So in this section, and this one's going to be forever kind of expanding as we find new edges and new information that we know people want to understand. In this section, we talk about how to de-vig odds and find your EV percentage. Very important as a Plus EV sports bettor. Second, how correlation works on DFS apps, right? So like Underdog and Prize Picks, how can we attack their fixed payout structure and utilize positive correlation to make money? Third section here, how to play esports correlation slips that get sent in our VIP Discord. So if you're a member in the VIP Discord, check out this section for sure. It explains things very nicely. And finally, how to use the JuicedBets Discord bots that are in the VIP server. So this goes over a bunch of tips, tricks, how to get the most value out of these bots that are in our server. Again, if you're not a member of the VIP Discord, there's a link down below. You can get a 3-day free trial. You can check it out. And again, if you use those sign-up codes, we can get you some free weeks as well. So that rounds it out. That is the guide to profitable sports betting. Hopefully you guys love this and at least found something useful, because I wanted to give a free product to you guys that can really, really help you become a profitable sports bettor without having to spend any money. You can just utilize this and become great at betting on sports. So that's it. I really, really hope you guys liked it, and let me know if you have any questions, if you have anything you want me to add to this, questions about the Discord, questions about our bots, anything you guys got, drop them in the comments. We'll see you tomorrow.